side of my story, and now they're just happy and tears. Lord, what is going on? So I went downstairs, I found a room that faced towards the east, and I put down a mock cardboard and I began to pray Islamically in a church. I remember that prayer. I remember it was hard. It was my last prayer as a Muslim. And it was my prayer looking up to heaven. I was on my knees and I looked up to heaven. I said, oh God, I pray, oh God, I pray that what they said was true. I pray that Muhammad was not a false teacher or a false prophet. Oh God, I pray that the Quran is true and that you are who they said you were. Something rose up in me and I began to get, right, like you ever got angry at God? But that's faith. This is the walk of faith. And I remember I went up, I looked back up and I said, oh, but how cruel of you. How cruel of you to leave me hanging for 3 years in this crisis and no one to talk to, and God, where are you? And it was in that moment I thought, you know what, I've been making excuses, I've been doing the job of God, and this is on this day, Lord, whoever you are, I'm up for grabs. I said that, I said I'm up for grabs. And I pray that you are the God of the Quran who grabs me. Because if you're not, if Jesus is the one on that throne, I'm about to find him. And I got up off of that prayer mat and I went back to the same pew and I watched. This time, for the first time that I can remember, actually celebrating the Christian's spiritual checklist. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, it was something I had never experienced before. Suddenly God, who was this ethereal myth in the heavenly somewhere, now becomes in front of you, standing there, whispering to your soul that, hey, you are not alone and I love you. I don't know what they said to you. I don't know who lied to you, but the truth is you are loved. I remember thinking 99 names of Allah, not one of them is love. From being loved not to being so loved that he gave his only begotten son. Oh, come on somebody. See, I gave my heart to the Lord in that tender age. For me, the biggest issue facing me was Islam. I could not live that way. I simply wanted the freedom to live for Christ. It was my personal Gethsemane moment when I had to make that final decision.